The budget wireless headphone space is really competitive. Xiaomi kind of jumped out with an early lead launching the Mi Airdots as well as the Redmi Airdots, but recently I've faced some competition from Haylou, which is kind of a Xiaomi subsidiary. And today we are going to compare these three headphones and see where your money should go. Hey, my name is Mitchell. Before we get started with this, if you guys are looking to buy any of these, it really helps my channel if you use the affiliate links. Thanks to everyone that does use the affiliate links, and it really supports me. Also, I've been more active on Twitter and Instagram. You should go ahead and check those out. I tweet about the Xiaomi K20 Pro, updates I get to it, videos I'm working on, and on the Instagram page, Xiaomitography, I repost and share community content that you guys send me. If you use a Xiaomi phone and you take pictures with it, go ahead and send them on over and I'll share them. Okay, you guys know the drill. If you're looking for a written review of these headphones, go ahead and check out the website. If you want to chat, hit the Telegram fam, and let's just jump into this. So like all of my headphone reviews and comparisons, we're going to first cover the design. And with all of these headphones, they all kind of feature the same design. The Redmi Airdots and the Xiaomi Airdots are identical in design, cheap feeling plastic cover that closes magnetically, micro USB charging in the back, indicator light on the front, and the actual headphones themselves are very similar in shape. Unfortunately, you can't use the case of one to charge the other. It would be nice if you could, but you can't. And I'm sure that Xiaomi's done that because if you break one of the cases, they want you to buy new headphones. The Haylou GT1s, on the other hand, are very similar in regards to the materials that they use. Super cheap plastic, closes magnetically, but the case itself looks different. It's significantly smaller than the two, and it really fits like in the palm of your hand. The Haylou GT1s have a indicator light on the back. There's no way to see on any of these how much charge the actual case has, and that's gonna bring up the battery. All three of these headphones are gonna get you almost identical battery specs. The headphones themselves are all going to have about 3 to 4 hours of battery life, depending upon the volume that you use and the codec that you use. Unfortunately, with the Redmi Airdots, it's going to be the SBC audio codec only, but on most Android devices, you can choose to go between AAC or SBC with both of these. Now the actual design of the headphones. Now the Haylou GT1 actual headphones themselves are the smallest of the bunch. They are incredibly small and they feature a capacitive touch panel on the outside. Just very similar to the Xiaomi Mi Airdots regular. Whereas the Redmi Airdots feature a button that you actually physically have to push. Now this button has caused issues for some people, but we're gonna talk about all the issues at the end of the video. The Haylou GT1s feature an IPX4 water resistance. I have showered with these, you guys requested that, and they have survived the shower. So no worries if you're using them in the gym or with rain. There doesn't seem to be any official IP rating on the Mi Airdots or the Redmi Airdots. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't had issues with any of these headphones when using them to work out. It is worth noting that in regards to controls for all of these, the Redmi and the Xiaomi Airdots both feature the same controls, which are terrible. It's single tap for play or pause, double tap for assistant. That's it. The Haylous, on the other hand, are what I would say significantly better for controls, meaning double tap on the right side, fast forward, double tap on the left side to rewind, long press brings up the assistant, single tap is play or pause. And for me, that is like the minimum controls that I need when using a pair of truly wireless headphones. And I have a video about how I kind of evaluate all of these headphones, and I'll link that up here. It is worth noting that the touch controls on the Haylou GT1s can be very difficult to find when you are actually using them in your ear, and there isn't a defined area to touch. Unlike the Mi Airdots, which have a kind of like a clear front and back, the Haylous are just circular pill shaped. So it makes them a little bit more difficult to use. In regards to sound quality, which I know people are all gonna ask about, after using all of them extensively, the Redmi Airdots are by far the worst. The Xiaomi Airdots are better than the Redmi Airdots, and the Haylous are slightly better than the regular Mi Airdots. Part of the reason why the Redmi Airdots are so much worse is because they use the SBC audio codec, while both of these use AAC. In regards to like the sound signature and how they sound, the Redmi Airdots and the Xiaomi Airdots feel very closed in, very, very thumpy bass, not much definition in between the mids, the highs, and the bass itself. And if you're listening to rock and roll, it becomes very apparent. The Haylous are very, very similar to these, but they are slightly better. I know someone was telling me that they were disappointed with how the Haylous sound. I don't think the Haylous sound great. They just sound a little bit better than comparably priced headphones. In regards to range on all of these, I'm not going to include a range test today. I have tested the range on all of these separately, and I'll link that playlist for videos up here. Essentially, what you need to know is the range for all of these is pretty good. The Haylous probably the worst just because of their size. And then in regards to latency, we'll go ahead and we'll do the YouTube latency test as well as PUBG.
So I wanted to test this out. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the screen recording for what I did, because this is true and this is also not true simultaneously. So first, depending upon the scene that you're in, if you're outside in a brightly lit
latency test right now.
Okay, so here's the test with the Haylou GT1. How do I sound? I am on a balcony, 16 floors above street level. We have a lot of horns, we got a lot of big trucks. Can you hear me?
The reason why they're doing this is because the aperture of the telephoto lens is smaller than the aperture on the main lens. You're able to capture more light. And if you guys are curious about aperture and shutter speed, stuff like that, expired! Reloading! Cover me! Reloading!
And here is the Redmi Airdots. Noisy balcony, 16 floors up. Got some horns. Got some big trucks, some motorbikes. How do I sound?
Having more pixels would allow Redmi to give us better EIS, but we don't have EIS at 60 frames a second. But overall, we would have possibly better image stabilization because they're
for the red team.
Okay, here it is, the Airdots regular. Same noisy balcony, 16 floors up. How do I sound?
Now that we're back, the Redmi Airdots, I think, have the best latency in regards to just like my experience with it. Again, part of that is the SBC audio codec. You might be able to change that with both of these. Again, you're going to sacrifice audio quality if you change the codec. And to kind of wrap this up and talk about my experience with all of these, I think that the Haylous offer the best user experience in regards to controls. They are the smallest. They have the touch capacitive panels, which make them better and more ergonomic to use. So if I have to give one of these headphones a clear winner, I'm going to say it's the Haylous. Redmi Airdots and the Xiaomi Airdots, in my opinion, are essentially the same, minus very, very subtle differences in audio quality and capacitive versus touch controls. Now, in regards to what my experience has been using these, I think all of these headphones are terrible. Or maybe not terrible, just there's better options. The Haylous, the charging case kind of broke on me within the first day of getting them. I covered that in another video. I have to have the case plugged in now to charge the headphones. The Redmi Airdots, I've had reports from people all over the world of them cracking. I'll have a link to that up here. My Xiaomi Airdots, I broke the case, or the case broke, I should say, within the first month and a half of use. So among all of these headphones, I've had issues. I would tell you not to buy any of these headphones. I would say that the sweet spot for a value conscious buyer would be the QCY T1Cs if you can find them for under 20 bucks, because at that point they're cheaper than all of these. They sound basically as good as all of these. They have really good controls. It's a button. There's no flimsy case for a lid to break. And I just think that if you're going to get cheap headphones, try to find the best, cheapest headphones possible. And getting any of these headphones isn't a good place to put your money. If you're looking to spend a little bit more money on a pair of Bluetooth wireless headphones, I keep on looking over because I don't know if I have them handy. I think that really the best value, like dollar for dollar, other than the T1C, is the QCY T1 Pro Bluetooth 5.0. Those have a metal case. They're constructed really, really well. They have really good touch controls. The touch controls are identical to the Haylous. They offer ear fans, and they do stay in your ear really well while exercising and sweating a lot. I have dropped them multiple times. I've dropped them in puddles. I've showered with them, and they work fine. Also, the battery case will offer you like 20 hours of playback because the battery inside the case is massive. And I think that like at $30, $35, if you're thinking about the Haylous, buy the QCY T1 Pro. I will have an upcoming video about those, but I think that the T1 Pro is like maybe more the sweet spot for like the $35, $40 pair of headphones. If you can afford a $55 or $60 pair of headphones, the Sabit E12s are my personal use headphones that I use all the time. I am giving a pair of them away at 10,000 subscribers. Thank you to GearBest. So that is kind of where I stand on the budget headphone space, right? If you are determined to buy any of these headphones, or you can only find some of these headphones in your local country, I would tell you that the regular Xiaomi Airdots are going to offer a better experience. And because they are a capacitive touch panel, you don't have to worry about the plastic breaking the way you would on the Redmi Airdots. This is my honest opinion. No one has sent these to me for free. I don't really care about making affiliate link money, and people, like me telling people not to buy any of these headphones is going to make me less money. So that's just the truth, right? I make less money with bad reviews. I'm telling you that all of these products, in my personal experience, suck. Don't buy all of these products. You're not gonna use my affiliate links. I make less money. YouTube ad revenue doesn't really pay for shit. So that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys like the honest reviews. I hope you guys appreciate this stuff. If you guys want to see videos about any of the headphones I talked about, I'm going to have playlists linked all up here. Clicking on those playlists at the end of the video really supports me. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Shout out to the Telegram fam. Until next time, it's been Mitchell coming to you from Hanoi. Dambiet.